If you've ever found yourself wondering, how are people even supposed to find my business on YouTube? You're not alone. The truth is, no matter how good your service or product is, if you're invisible on search engines, you're invisible to your prospects. And that all comes down to one thing, SEO. So the first thing I want you to understand is that YouTube SEO is not the same as your typical SEO that is used for websites. While both aim to make your content discoverable, YouTube SEO requires a more intentional, engagement-focused approach. It's about optimizing both your surface level elements, like your titles, thumbnails, and video scripts, and the backend components like descriptions, tags, and metadata to help your content show up when your ideal prospects are actively searching for solutions. Okay, let's talk about titles, because this is where most business owners lose views without even realizing it. A proper YouTube title isn't just about being catchy. It's a useful tool to get discovered and earn clicks and drive traffic to your business. So here's what makes a title actually work, especially if you're building your brand and looking for more inbound leads. Okay, so first off, you need to keep it short, right? So ideally you want to kind of keep it around 50 characters, but of course you can just play around with that if you would like to. And the other thing is that you need to actually make sure that you're actually accommodating for mobile, because that's where most of your traffic is actually going to come from, is from mobile users. Okay, so the next thing you need to do is use numbers, right? Whether you use a title like 3 ways to raise your prices or how I booked 263 calls, numbers stop a scroll and create curiosity, right? So we are wired to notice them. So definitely add them into your titles. But here's the part that most people miss. Your title should work with your thumbnail, not repeat it, right? So think of it like a 1-2 punch. The title builds context and the thumbnail delivers the hook. For example, if your thumbnail says $100,000 business and your title says built from scratch in 6 months, that combo creates a story. And the final point is that you need to make it searchable. Use phrases people are actually typing into YouTube. Things like how to set up a CRM or how to get more agency clients. That's how you show up in front of the right audience without needing ads. So the goal here isn't to be clever, it's to be clear, clickable, and client focused. Okay, so let's be real. If your thumbnail sucks, your videos are dead in the water. A good thumbnail isn't just decoration, right? It's your first impression. That little image is what makes someone stop scrolling and say, okay, what's this all about, right? That's what a click-worthy thumbnail is, right? It's basically a handshake before the conversation even starts. Okay, so now why does this matter if you're trying to get clients? Because you're not just chasing views, you're trying to earn trust. The more people click, the more people watch. And the more people watch, the more they start to see you as an expert. That's where conversations begin. And you need to understand that if your thumbnail does not grab attention, none of that ever happens. So what makes a thumbnail actually work? First, simplicity. Keep your text short, 4 words or less, and make them punchy, right? So use bold, clear fonts that pop against the background, add contrast, add your face, and don't be afraid to use visual cues like arrows, emojis, or bold icons to guide the viewer's eye. And don't overthink it, right? Clarity beats clever every time. So how do you apply this? Start by designing thumbnails with intention. Ask yourself, would you click this if you saw it in your feed? Use Canva, Photoshop, whatever. Just make it clean, bold, and clear. And test what works, because once your thumbnail earns that click, your content does the rest. Okay, so let's talk about the first 30 seconds of your YouTube video, because this is where most people either win the click or completely lose the viewer. A high retention intro is essentially your hook. It's the part that makes your viewer feel like, okay, this is exactly what I needed, and convinces them to stick around. Why does this matter? Because YouTube's algorithm is ruthless. If people are clicking on your video but bouncing in the first few seconds, YouTube won't push your content, no matter how valuable it is. And if you're using YouTube to get clients, retention literally affects your visibility, your reach, and your ability to build trust at scale. What makes a great intro effective is a mix of pattern interrupt, emotional resonance, and smooth transition. You want to start with something that breaks expectations. Maybe a bold statement, a surprising stat, or even a micro case study. Then immediately link that to the pain or outcome your audience cares about most. So the way to apply this, script your intro separately, don't wing it. Say one thing that deeply connects with your target audience, then pivot cleanly into the core value of the video. Keep it tight, under 30 seconds. The goal isn't to summarize, it's to earn attention. Okay, let's talk about one of the most overlooked SEO levers on YouTube, your video descriptions. Most creators either stuff it with random hashtags or just write subscribe for more, and that's a wasted opportunity. So what is value-driven description? It's not just a block of text, it's a strategic space to boost your discoverability, guide viewers into your funnel, and reinforce your expertise. It gives context to YouTube's algorithm and your viewers at the same time. Now, why does this matter if you're trying to get clients from YouTube? Because YouTube is a search engine, right? So a well-written description helps your video rank for the right keywords, keeps people on your content longer, and drives them to take the next step, whether that's checking out your offer, booking a call, or visiting your site. What makes it effective is balance. You're mixing high intent keywords naturally into the first few lines without sounding like a robot. And then you layer in clarity. What's this video about? Who is it for? And what kind of value they'll get. Add links, CTAs, timestamps, and any proof assets you've got. That's what keeps it clean and conversion friendly. Now, how do you apply it? Simple. Use the first 2 to 3 lines to sell the video, right? Think of it as an elevator pitch, then build out a structure, intro, bullet value points, CTA, and any links you want them to follow. Every part should serve a purpose, either help you rank, help them stay, or help them convert. Now, let's talk about one of the most slept on tools for driving real results from YouTube channels, right? End screens, right? So most people treat them like an afterthought, tossing on a subscribe button or a random video suggestion. But when done right, end screens are a strategic piece of your content funnel. So what is an end screen that drives traffic, right? It's a clickable outro that appears in the final 5 to 20 seconds of the video, and it's designed to guide the viewer toward one very specific next step, whether that's watching another video, subscribing, or clicking through to an external link if you're eligible. And why does this matter if your goal is to get clients, right? Your end screen is where you either keep the attention you've worked so hard to earn or you lose it. And if someone just watched you drop value for 10 plus minutes, you've built trust. That's the perfect time to direct them deeper into your content ecosystem where your offer is framed even more clearly. What makes it effective isn't just throwing in a video. It's intentional design. You want to link to a video that logically follows the one they just watched. Something that deepens their understanding or moves them closer to your paid service. Now, pair that with a clear verbal CTA as you close out so they know exactly what to click and why. To apply this, plan your end screen video before filming. Mention it as you're wrapping up, then cue the end screen to show up right as your intro hits. This keeps the energy flowing, your authority strong, and your pipeline active. Let's wrap up with something that quietly builds trust and authority over time, and that is channel level consistency. Now, this isn't just about uploading every week. It's about aligning every piece of your content with the bigger picture of your brand, your message, and your goals. So what is channel level consistency, right? Channel level consistency means your thumbnails follow a recognizable style. Your title speaks the same language. Your video shares a tone, a format, and a clear value proposition. Basically, the second someone lands on your channel, they get it, right? Who you are, what you do, and who you are for. Why does that matter when you're trying to get clients? Because consistency builds credibility. It signals to potential clients that you are intentional, reliable, and professional. And if your channel looks messy or all over the place, that's how they'll assume you run your business. On the flip side, if every video reinforces your expertise and services the same audience, it compounds your authority over time. What makes this powerful is that it reduces decision fatigue, right? Viewers don't have to think. They scroll through your videos and know what to expect. And when that expectation aligns with their problem, they binge, they trust, and they convert. To apply it, start simple. Nail down 2 to 3 content formats, choose a repeatable thumbnail style, and make sure your messaging always ties back to the same core promise. Whether it's helping agency owners grow or scaling expert-led brands, your whole channel should feel like one clear, consistent experience. At the end of the video, YouTube SEO isn't just about chasing views. It's about creating a system that helps the right people find you, trust you, and take action. If you apply everything we've just walked through, smart titles, strong thumbnails, engaging intros, clear descriptions, and strategic end screens, and a consistent channel experience, you'll stop being invisible and start becoming the go-to authority in your space. So if you're serious about using content to attract high-quality clients, don't treat SEO like an afterthought. Treat it like your silent sales engine, because that's exactly what it is.